Vice City. I loved Vice City. GTA Vice City was so much fun. Never mind the setting and the music. Maidenhead. GTA set in Slough. Yes, I've seen the trailer. Baz has linked it. I wonder what they'll do with GTA, like the next generation of GTA. What will it have in it? How will it push the franchise forward? Set in Slough, I'd play that, Heyman. There'd be a lot of crime on the streets. Yeah, if they redid a Vice City, I'd be down for that. Yeah, that, like Mafia, like when I played Mafia 2, that kind of 30s, 40s era, such a good setting. I don't know if it'd work for GTA though, because the cars and stuff wouldn't be that fast. Like, it would be a bit weird to have hovering DeLoreans in a 1940s setting. No, Mafia 2, Train Sim Fan, if I remember playing the story through, it kind of started out in the 30s or something, and then it kind of progressed forward as you played the story. I remember having like the really old white wall tire cars and stuff. Is it 45 and 52? Can't go faster than GTA supercars, only go 120. It's probably the limit of the netcode. Kane Jones, I did play Witcher 3 like a little bit, but I've heard that Witcher 3 with the DLCs and stuff is just an amazing game, but the problem is it's absolutely huge. Like, to play that through, Witcher 3 and the DLC, what's that going to be, 150 hours or something? That's a massive playthrough. Daldril, welcome back. No problem, Solus. It's a useful tool to use. It's one of the first things I install when I install Windows 10. You get overwhelmed by Witcher 3. If it's got a complex story, then it's the kind of thing that you need to play through, like, almost continually to keep the story in your head. GTA Tokyo Drift. Yeah, they could do like a Tokyo setting. Would be kind of cool, actually. Like a Tokyo city with all the like the massive advertising billboard screens and stuff, and I don't know. It could be a very good setting. And Japan is an island anyway, so they could constrain it down to look a bit like Japan. That would work. I don't understand why the sat-nav was telling me to go on the left lane. Expansions for Witcher 3 are really good. That's what I heard. Your Yachts 4 t-shirt arrived, Orange Beetle, and you love it. That's awesome, dude. According to the source, GTA will take place in 2 distinct locations, Vice City and South America. The latter will be explored in some missions, where Miami will remain prominent setting. I guess we'll have to see. Firefighter, I very much doubt they would set it in Houston, Texas. Very much doubt. Uh-oh. I think that's the thing, though. I mean, there's a lot of hearsay about where it's going to be. Nobody really knows. Kaons with 50 months hits the bullseye. 50 months already. Tam's flying. Thank you for all the streams, videos, and good times. Keep it up. Cheers. Thank you, Kaons. GTA in Russia. GTA in Russia could work very nicely. How about GTA Afghanistan?
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Daldril, glad to be back for another month. Keep it the excellent content. Thank you for 8 months of Daldril. Well, the thing is, PC Kelly, I think the reason that you've got so many opinions about where it will be, if you think about it from Rockstar's point of view, it's almost certain that somebody within the company will leak the information. It's almost certain. You can't stop it from happening, but the best way to defend against it is to also leak a bunch of rumors about where it will be. Yeah? So if you leak 10 different places for it, 10 different settings, but only one of them is correct, you mitigate anybody leaking the actual one, because nobody really knows where it's going to be. Hey, Chili Willis. Brett San, thank you for the host. Hope you're well. How you doing, Chili? Congrats on the partnership. Mr. Chili Willis got Twitch partnership, was it yesterday? Congrats on that, dude. So yeah, if they basically, how you doing, Bretson? How's life in what's the island you're on? Guam? Is it Guam? Guyana? I can't remember the name of it now. Yeah, FS Expo's getting closer, right? But yeah, the best ways to counter a leak is to just leak a whole load of false ones along with it.
Hallo und herzlich.
What? It is Guam. Oh my god, I've just lost... What has just happened? My force feedback has just gone...
Hallo und herzlich.
Shut up! Like, literally, it's gone to super powerful force feedback. And now it's like... trying to turn the wheel. You were sitting at your desk and you was like, what? That's all good. Unlock, unlock. Did I forget to lock them?
Ay, ay, ay.
SF Giants, thank you for the delivery. Welcome to my hometown. Is this your hometown? No way. Banana Man, 13 months, so happy to be part of the community and support. Thank you for all the entertainment. You're welcome, Banana Man. Freiburg. I didn't know he's from Freiburg.
Ciao. Fahren Sie in meine
Right,
Richtung.
dude, where are you going? Saarbrücken. Yep, we can take you. Oh, we need to have a break after this.
Cool.
Cool. Hello.
Hello, here's mein Ticket.
Kaiserslautern. It's definitely okay.
Danke sehr.
Danke Zane, what
Hallo,
does that
bitte
mean?
sehr.
I've heard of Danke schön. What does Danke Zane mean? The one who's able to steal baggage out of a moving bus deserves. Saarbrücken. Yeah, you're all good.
Grüezi. Ist das gültig?
Karlsruhe. Yep, it's all good.
Vielen Dank.
I think that's everybody. Let's have a double check of the to-do list. No, it's all good. Danke sehr means thank you very much. So what are the different variations of Danke then, Bez? Danke just means thanks. Is that it? Thank you for the resume streamer games. Where are we? Let's see. Roadworks along La. I'm not seeing many parking spaces. I know we can park anywhere we like, but it would be kind of nice to go for an official parking place, but I just can't see one between here and Karlsruhe. So I honestly don't know where we're going to stop. $17.38, need to leave at $17.42. Vielen Dank, what does that mean? Hey, you shut the door. Some scumbag passenger. Let's troll the driver. Shut the door. Okay, lock. Doors are closed.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht.
Dankers, thanks. Danke sehr, thank you very much. Danke schön. Thanks, very nice. Vielen Danke, much thanks. Why do you need thanks, thank you very much? Thanks, very nice. I don't get that. And much thanks.
Wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. unser Reisetipp fürs Internet?
It is weird.
Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes.
Mad South African, thank you for 44 months. Wait, I don't know where we're going to take a break, guys. Because, I mean, this is all fast road. Maybe I'll pull up at the roadworks. Give everybody a view of the roadworks.
Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen.
It's just dialect. Myself in Bavaria, we say Merce, which is similar to Mercy. Interesting. I guess, Baz, that's a bit like, say, up north, people will say things like ta, 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 which means thanks. Or they'll say, like, quite common in St. Helens, and that area, is ta love, which means thanks, love. People have weird nicknames up north.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today.
Why would it not necessarily be your favourite destination? It's just where you need to go.
The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened.
We use Cheers
throughout
Duck.
the entire
You see, Dave knows. Ta love.
Precious.
See?
in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse
Wife knows
the
what it
internet
means.
free of charge, simply log on to our Wi-Fi
Departure
network.
1742.
If battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which
What's up, Duck?
Hallo, 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 hallo. Und herzlich willkommen.
Isn't loving a brigantine noun after every sentence? Yeah, not far off. Wait, I never used it myself. What am I doing? What is strange though is it tends to be more women tend to be the ones that say it more than men. And I don't know why that is. Whoa! I just got boosted, what the heck? Dude!
Wenn Sie wollen, dass uns schlecht wird, dann haben Sie es gleich geschafft.
Gosh. What on earth just happened? I think I just had some kind of weird bug and I just got launched. I don't know what button I pressed, but I think I hit the launch control. Honestly, it just went... I had my foot on the brake and it would not slow down. That was amazing. Oh my life. Formula Bus? Formula Flix. Did you see that take off? That was brilliant. I've never had that happen to me in Fernbus. Ever. Oh yeah, I got a steering misbehavior. I don't know how I just kept my foot on the brake and eventually it ended. You can't let the bus go under 50, or is this Sandra Bullock's coach? Honestly, Baz, I have no idea what I did. I know that I pressed Alt / to, which is my reset for my track IR. It's my pause for track IR. So I had it paused, and then I unpaused it, and then he started saying Flix. He said hello and welcome. So I pressed it again to cancel it. Press the Alt key. Because the Alt key does it, see?
Hallo und Herz.
Press it again. So every time I do something with my track IR pause, he starts playing. I pressed that a couple of times. And then I let the brake off, and next thing it just went whoosh. Saying love is probably like saying hun or honey in the US. Yeah, it's like an affectionate nickname. But the weird thing is, I think in the US, don't you say hun or honey to somebody that you actually love, like your wife or something? Whereas up north, you'll go into a shop, you'll buy, I don't know, buy a pie or a sandwich or something, and they'll go, "Ta love," and they give you change. So they don't know you, but they'll call you love. It's just like a, or ta duck. Like, I'm not a duck, but that's what they call you. So I don't think they use it the same way as love, as honey. Yeah, duck. Duck is, I think duck's more of a Yorkshire one, I think. Speedbird 22222, welcome back. Pug's done 25 months, didn't even know past 2 years. You should know by your acorn, Pug. Now, funnily enough, I'm not actually a duck. You've not heard tar duck before, Fluke? Where do you think my Eurotruck profile name comes from when it says A Love? That's where it comes from. A Love. You're watching it in Times Square. I've been there, family of 5. I was there last year. Isn't duck mostly said in the West Midlands? I don't think so, Pug. I don't remember when I lived in Coventry. I don't remember many people saying duck. But if Pringles is still here, he can definitely give you a ruling on that one. Oh, hang on. One sec. To pause it. Yeah, I can't say that one. I can't say that one. Duck is Stoke and Nottingham. I'm gonna brake at the roadworks, Baz. I'm gonna put lights on it. Feels like it's got a bit dark. Her dog, thank you for 15 months. Enjoy your walk, Justin. Roadworks incoming. This lane is narrow. Yeah, I'm gonna find somewhere to stop, but I was kind of hoping I could pull off the road somewhere. There goes the paintwork. What? Okay, I'm a bit close. But it's a narrow lane. That's 2 RTAs. This game is basically Euro Truck but with buses. No, it's not. What's that guy doing? He suddenly stopped in the lane. You're West Coast USA, you just say dude. I thought that was a California surfing thing. What's up, dude? Like a Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure type saying. Have you drove the double-decker coach yet, Pug? No, I might try it later, Pug. After we've driven this one. Where's my car, dude? Honestly, I don't think I can pull over anywhere for a break right now. I know what California is, Dave. I've been there. Did they say bra? Aha, here we go. This'll do. This seems like a nice place for a rest area. Now, the air conditioning's off, so stop complaining. What the? Okay. I think somebody on the bus is trolling me. Right, doors are open. Take a break. Right, so this time I'm going to get on the bus, close the door, start the engine, so we've got aircon, and then I'm going to count the passengers. Juan, 2, 3, friends, how you doing, friends? First start at the back. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. Ah, Jonathan and Angsbar, the twins. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, we're missing people. We're missing people. Did I get... Who did I miss? Who did I not get? Where did you come from? Definitely got them two. Oh, I've done 19. I've done them all. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Let's go. I did click both twins. I think we're good to go. Yeah, maybe she was in the toilet and she came back. Mr. Kinducci, how are you doing? Are you racing today? Oh, Dave, I'll get those bits of metal and show you the bits of metal I got. And I've also got the carbon fibre wrap now, Dave. Hang on, let me text Mr. Squirrel. Oh yeah, we need to click checked. How's the racing going? can show you the wrap. If I can reach it. You got new pedals. What did you get? That's the carbon fiber wrap. I don't know, you can see it very well.
You rang me, Lord?
That's the carbon fiber wrap. You know those bits of metal it had made? You bring them.
Where are they?
Oh, they were in the house. Last thing next to the cooker. 2 chunky bits of metal.
Did I not bring them here?
I don't think I brought them in here. Huh?
I did, dear.
Oh, you brought them in here.
There you go, love.
Thanks. Yeah, so I've got this this carbon fiber wrap which you can just cut to size and stick on and stuff. And then it took a very long time to find somewhere that would make these things. But as you can see, they're pretty dirty. So they literally come from the factory. This is 5mm deep aluminium. That side's got like a coating on it. So it's a bit rough around the edges. So what I need to do, I think I need to sort of just take a file and just file the edges off because they're a little bit sharp. I don't know, I've not checked if these bolt holes are big enough for the bolts that I need. Same with these little ones here. But if you remember, on the side of the racing rig, this is what hold the button boxes, and this was made out of plastic on the original one. And what happened was, it attaches onto the Fanatec wheel here with these screws, and I was getting something out of a box, and I just leant on that, just pushed on it slightly, and it just snapped off here. So that was rubbish. So Dave kindly did a 3D diagram for me, well, like a CAD design of the template, and then I finally found somewhere that cuts it out of 5mm aluminium, so it's really light and should be very, very strong. So I just need to polish it up, and then I'm going to wrap it in that carbon fiber so it looks good on the rig, and then stick it on. No, I wasn't jumping up and down, Dave. No, I wasn't. That's just lies. And then I can get my racing rig working again, which will be nice. After that, kebab and beer, extra weight. If I remember, Dave, I snapped it before the kebab. Do they still say chow in this game? I think so. Anyway, the worst, if I lean on it again, if it's aluminium, it should just resist it. You didn't work watching school, which meant during a coach engine, meant to be doing a coach engine. Don't blame me.
Welcome back, Mata.
Yeah, it came out okay, Dave. That note legend walking back. The only problem is, Dave, they sent it to the wrong address. They actually sent it to the accountant. It's like, what are you doing? So they then had to send it to me. I don't think empty aluminium cans are made out of 5mm aluminium. No, 5mm, half a centimetre is quite thick. So Fanatec makes super expensive wheels and make them cheap plastic. No, Gastus. No. So the Fanatec wheel is absolutely fine. We're talking about a third-party add-on that make a button box. So the button box is something that has a USB cable that goes into your PC, and it has various switches on it so that you can map inside the racing game, right? Nothing to do with the Fanatec wheel at all. But they provide like a plastic thing that mounts onto the Fanatec wheel. So then you can have it sticking off the side of your wheel. But they're not associated with Fanatec at all. Fanatec don't make it. This company makes it in America, but they make it out of 5mm brittle plastic. So it's very easy to snap. It's a stupid design. It was only a matter of time before it snapped off. Thank you for 8 months, Dat Nope Legend. But you could use the button box for anything you like, really. You can map it to any kind of game. Yeah, that's it, Dave. It's like the amount they were charging for those pieces of plastic was pretty rubbish. Do the panels attach to more metal? Oh, one sec. Oh my god. Yeah, they basically screw into the base of the Fanatec wheel. So there's like these bolts that screw into the Fanatec base. So it literally is mounted onto the main base part of the wheel. So it shouldn't go anywhere. And the other thing is, when you are racing, and this is another reason why they shouldn't have used plastic. When you're racing, the vibration from the wheel, because they're just a plastic panel, they actually move like that. So they kind of flex and move a little bit. So the whole thing is just unsuitable. They should have just used metal. Yeah, but I think it's Kenducci, like somebody like me, when people ask and they go, oh, what is that you're using? Like, the first thing I'm going to say is, I'm using this particular company's button box, but the plastic's going to snap on you. It's just bad news for them. They should just make it out of the material that's going to last. That's my thought on it. Yeah, they could have, Carl, exactly right. They could have just used 3mm steel. I've used aluminium just because it's lightweight. You could have used 3mm steel. It needs to be metal, that backing plate. It cannot be plastic. It was always going to break. How big are the chances it snaps, Muffins? Huge. If I could find the other plastic one. Absolutely, like 90% chance it was going to snap at some point. The breaking point is the bit around the where the bolt goes in. You know the bit that sticks on? Yeah, this bit. So when it snapped, it clean snapped right through there, because as soon as you push on this bit, that just shears in two. Because they're the only things holding the panel on, just like that. That's how it's held on, like that. So as soon as you move the end of this, what happens? It breaks right there, because it's only plastic. Exactly, Bess. Exactly that. That's it. Just look at the size of the piece, and it's held on by two bolts at the other end. It was always going to snap when you push that. Always going to snap. The leverage you get, it's just a bad design. Wow, why is that light so bright? The heck is that?
Welcome back.
What is that? I'm getting a lens flare off the reflection on that car. How does that work? Not bad, Andy Jr. Not bad. Pinky Slinky, welcome back. I can't strengthen it with metal bars, Mickey, because it snapped. We'll snap the aluminium as well. Are you sure about that?
Welcome back. Matter.
Pretty Hazem, Walkerbeck. Metal washers might strengthen it before it snaps. I don't see how. You have some metal components on your equipment at work, have the same really long and held by a couple of bolts at the right end, forever need repaired. I would hope that it would bend rather than snap. Superglue 2 washers either side and bolt it together. I think maybe a washer on the bolt side, the bolt head side, but not the other. Because if you put it on the other side, it would just lift it off the surface. Like it won't sit flush. Yours 4 t-shirt arrived today, very pleased, great quality. Yay! Glad you're happy with it, Zenon. Any bets in the GGs? Oh, is it Grand National today? Yeah, don't bother. I haven't put a bet on a horse race for I don't know, a long time. Which is weird because I used to do it every Saturday with friends. Well, me and my mate. Back in our ZX Spectrum days. Right, where are we going? Kaiserslautern and Saarbrücken depart 2026. Wow, we're early. The heck? Have you ever watched the B movie? I'm not sure. Saarbrücken. Go on, teleport your bag. Go on. There you go. Now you can get your phone out. Because everybody's got the Flixbus app. Back in the war.
Mahlzeit, bitte sehr. Dankeschön.
Mahlzeit, bin ich hier richtig? Vielen Dank.
Now we used to, what we used to do was, on the ZX Spectrum this is, me and my mate, on the ZX Spectrum, I wrote a program that would track the performance of horses, like the races they'd been in. So through the week, every day, we'd feed it with all of the results. We'd sit there and type in the results, like which position it was in, which race it finished. Fed it all in because we were convinced that we could use our ZX Spectrum to predict the outcome of a horse race.
Oh, yeah.
Using software, we could predict who would be the winner. So we fed it with information, crunched the maths, and it would pop out the most likely winner of a horse race. And as you can tell, as a millionaire, I am proof that it worked. Andy Jr., hello Squirrel, that's me, a week off work, which I shall now spend playing Factorio as I finally succumbed and bought it yesterday. It's all your fault, keep up the good work, Andy. See you in a week's time, Andy. You was a Commodore kid.
Hello, hier mein Ticket.
I guess somebody had to be. Woo! Wait. Don't think so. I always get the pronunciation of this city wrong. Is it Leipzig? 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 I think that's how you say it. We're not going there. Last time I looked, we're not going there. Oh boy.
Mahlzeit, hier mein Ticket.
What? You don't...
Och nö.
Oh no. That sounded almost Scottish. Oh no. Oh no.
Salut. Best.
Brilliant. Kaiserslautern. Yeah, we'll take you. Every time I've said Leipzig, I've been drawn over the coals for it.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Saarbrücken.
Auf geht's.
Mahlzeit, hier ist mein Ticket.
Kaiserslautern. Yeah.
Grüezi, ist das gültig?
Saarbrücken. We can do that.
Danke.
What about you?
Grüezi, bitte sehr.
Kaiser.
Danke.
Kaiser Chiefs. We'll take you. Looks good. You said it correctly earlier. You see? You see? This is what I'm saying, Train Sim fan. Leipzig, Leipzig. Everybody has a different opinion. The first gaming device you first got was a Nintendo DS. Atari 2600. That's where we're at. Leipzig, not Leipzig, not Leip. I don't know which one was the first one. Left up the bus. Leipzig. Pong, Turbo Trucker. I remember Pong. Skip forward. As a kid, I had an original iMac. I've been playing Myst, Mech Warrior, and Starship Titanic. Now, Mech Warrior I've played. The other two, well, Myst I've heard. I know of Myst. I've never played it. Starship Titanic, I've no idea. Oh, the TRS-80. I remember that. Yeah, 2600 is late 70s. Right, lock, lock. Ready to rock and roll. Starship Titanic is a Douglas Adams point-and-click game. Thank you, Lego boy. Start the ride. Okay, no brakes required. Guess he's not waiting. I don't think we need fuel. I very much doubt we need fuel. However, yeah, I think it's showing 3/4. How do we illuminate the dashboard? It's very unilluminated right now.